Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to a wee weekly wrap up. Not gonna lie, this one almost didn't happen again, but you know what? We're gonna do this. Just enough there's just enough happening to warrant a wrap up. So yeah, I didn't do one last week because I pretty much didn't do any reading the week before. Um, I think I was kind of between work life and family life. It was getting really, really stressful for a while. Work in particular is just trying to kick my ass. And we're very much not letting it, but it's trying. So I've been so tired recently. Um, and that kind of just started the, the treacherous slope to a potential reading slump. And we all know how horrible those are. Hate reading slumps. Um, so yeah, I've decided there was really only two books I was reading. Well, three books. So the X Hex I have just decided to DNF right now. It was a book club. Courtney over at Book Nook Corner was doing it for a book club, and I was like, yeah, I'm totally going to read this, and I never got around to it. And I feel like if I were to try and properly get around to reading it, I would resent the book, which would be unfair on the book because I think it will be a really fun read, but just not right now. I was only about 7% into it, so it's not a big loss. And I've got it on Kindle. It's not on library, so I'll get around to it when I get around to it, but it's just not going to be now. um, I'm still only about halfway through the Egyptian Curse, the Egyptian Mystery, the Egyptian Mystery by Emily Organ. Um, it's an odd one. Normally, I devour those. They're one of the few books I actually pre-order. Um, but I think it's just come out at just the wrong time for me. So I'm not quite DNFing it, but I'm not picking it up either. And I will, I might pick it up at some point this week. It might be next week. I'm not going to push myself because I am on treacherous reading slump grounds. The next one I started was the Christmasaurus, which I think I've already mentioned to you guys at one point. Really cute so far. Lovely, easy read. I'm not gonna lie, it helps that it's got really cute illustrations. And obviously it's middle grade level, so much easier read. So that's great sort of like for through the week, because right now my brain is so tired by the time I get home from work that, oh my god, stringing two words together, that is a miracle. Um, but yeah, I've also I've mentioned reading slump, so that's what I'm currently reading. And I've pretty much decided that I'm not going to push myself. If I want to start a dozen books, I'm going to start a dozen books. I think I'm in a really weird reading slump that's not a reading slump, and all I want to do is start books. I don't particularly want to finish anything right now. So, on that vein, I also started Crown of Midnight. That is the December. Is it December? We're in December? I think we're in December. This is the December read, the December book for the Throne of Glass read along. I am 112 pages into it, and I'm enjoying it more than I enjoy Throne of Glass. So, continuing to enjoy this series. Again, it's a lovely, really easy read. I actually read that 100 pages in a sitting, which was really nice. I think I was reading it whilst watching I Miss Library. Um, and yeah, it's really weird. I'm really enjoying this book, but if I were to put on paper all the things that bug me about this book, I shouldn't read this. So it's a really weird one. It's like, I should not, like, normally I would not enjoy this. I don't know why I'm enjoying this, but I'm really enjoying this. There are certain things that happen with the character that you're like, really? This goes against, like, everything you're telling me about her, but you know what? I still love this. I am really enjoying this series. So yeah, that's my update. Couple of books on pause, couple of books I get to when I get to. I actually just really want to, do you know what I really want right now? I just want to sit down and read something super, super cozy. Which actually reminds me, I did start an audiobook. So I was working at the weekend, and I was really fortunate. I work with, so whenever we work a weekend, there's only two of us on. And I'm really fortunate that my weekend buddy is actually a really good friend of mine anyway. And we both have enough overlap in our reading tastes and both quite enjoy just sitting listening to a book. You know, we don't have to fill all 8 hours with conversation. So we put on I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, I think is the title, by Millie Johnson. So we read that, we listened to that for a few hours, and it was so, so cute. So I've only got about 5 hours of that left. So I'll definitely have that finished by next week. And yeah, it's just got me thinking that that's all I really want to read right now is super cute and fluffy and wholesome. So before I go into work today, I'm going to treat myself to a wee trip to the library and just have a wee look at their chick lit rom-com series sections. And just try and find some Christmas themed books because I want a Hallmark movie book. That's what I want. So I think, yeah, December, it's just going to be all about self-care, read what you want, and we'll mop up the pieces in January. That sounds alright, doesn't it? Anyway, that's all I really have to update this week. Yeah, not much else to say. It was super rambly today and less coherent, but you know, I'm tired and my brain is not coherent. But I'm pushing through and we're gonna be fine. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you have a lovely reading week. Bye bye.